So the other day on Twitter, Gillie and Wallo was recording himself signing the contract. The tweet said they signed $100 million deal.
You clap that up. 100 mil.
I couldn't find any verified numbers on the deal.
That would make you a hater.
No, and no. Congrats. Regardless of whatever, congrats. And that was my thing. I saw a tweet, and I put this on my page. I saw a tweet, and then basically some guy, like, he broke down the numbers, and basically he was talking about how small $100 million looked after everything, taxes,
which was baffling to me.
It's discouraging. It's like, God damn.
But it's still $100 million.
It's still $100 million. But because like the guy, he kind of made it say he seemed like Barstool, because they're trying to do with Barstool. Barstool will own their IP, merch money, YouTube money, all this money, podcast money, everything else, and they just going to get a few $1 million a year. Now, a few $1 million is a few $1 million, but
yeah.
But Dave Portnoy, the guy who owns Barstool, he has a reputation of doing good business.
Okay, that don't sound like good business to me.
I don't. But that's
360
not the
deal.
That's not the deal. We don't know if that's the deal.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's pure speculation. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He's known for doing good business with people.
Right.
He's known for letting people keep their IPs as well.
Okay, that's important.
Right. So, because he has a lot of things, but the $100 million, you were telling me that Choke No Joke was saying like.
Yeah. Choke was saying he has a hard time accepting that because. A lot of filtered numbers with these YouTube channels and how you can have 2 million subscribers but only 80 comments or 800 comments in a section and he kind of went that route and he wasn't hating. I want to say that he wasn't hating on Gillie and them, but he was just like $100 million. That's a lot of money for their level of content. You know what I mean? And I don't know how much Joe Buttons was going to get when he was in Spotify and this kind of stuff. But I wanted to look at it from a different angle. When I saw Gillie crying, I think we've lost the empathy in humanity. And what I mean by that is this. When I was on Black Magic Show 360, I told a story on how I didn't have no money. Me and my family, me, wifey, and Eli and them was babies. And all I had was these mixed CDs, and I went out on the corner. It was just like the hottest day of the year. I stood in front of the barbershop, and nobody purchased except Tracy Morgan. He came out after getting a haircut, and he gave me $10, and that $10 felt like $100. Then I spoke. My aunt gave me a Just Because card, and I just threw it on the dresser, and it made its way into the drawer, and I forgot all about it. Had I opened her card then and saw what was in it, it wouldn't have mattered as much because I had a pocket full of money. We had no money, and we just happened to be going through the cards, and lo and behold, a crisp $100 bill, and it felt like $1,000. And the point I'm just trying to make is, as I spoke about my mother's trials and tribulations of being a substance abuse, but when she finally beat heroin and moved to the South, and she had a job, first time she ever had a job, in Kmart. And when I walked in, to the average person sitting there, it's just a Kmart job. But if you don't know her story and her struggle, I was almost in tears to see my mom's actually doing...
With the red vest on.
With the red vest on. You remember, right? So I say all of that to say, when I saw Gillie's tears... Here's a guy who probably got blackballed from the industry. You know what I'm saying? And people did certain things to him. And now he's in a position, after his hard work, him and his man Wally, to finally get what he's due. And from that perspective, I can appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Forget the fact if it's $100 million or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't care how much it is.
Because he looked like this was his moment. He felt...
how much time Wallo did in jail? Like, he did like 20 years, something like that.
Right,
like,
right.
It's perspective. We always talk about perspective here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So perspective on this is important.
So you could see the deal, and you could 360 out there getting robbed. But if this is
imagine a 360 of nothing. So we scream on the 360 deal, and I get it. The more in tune your business is. But remember this: when I was down with Russell Simmons, he was our management when I was with Tim Dog. And every other management took 15%. He took 25%. But he was taking 25 of a greater piece of pie. So you can get a regular manager to take 15 and you do 2 shows, or Russell is gonna take 25%, but you're gonna do 30 or 40 shows. So even in the Jay-Z signed a 360 deal with Live Nation. A lot of people don't want to realize it, but look at the numbers that came with that. So sometimes, you know, we get real literal on ownership before you have anything to own.
Right.
So shout out to Gillie and
Wallo.
I don't watch their show. You know, just Gillie and Wallo, and I hope it is $100 million, and I hope this sets them up for the rest of their life, and whatever it is that they do that their audience truly appreciates. That's got to be a good look.
Black Mass, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way I couldn't find it.
Hey, what's up? If you like what you just saw and you want to see the full, uncut, raw, uncensored podcast, hit the link below. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the entire year. Get all of the content. Get Black Dot in his rawest form. Get a bunch of exclusive content never before seen by anybody else, and you can only be a member to see it.
Become a member now. Click the link below.